Hi again, everybody. Terry Gannon back with Susie Wynn and Peter Carruthers. No question about it. The American is the headliner here in Paris. And Susie, let's talk about Sasha Cohen, what she's done already in the Grand Prix. 2 victories, 2 gold medals. She wasn't perfect at Skate Canada. She nearly was, though, at Skate America.
She was. She's having a great year. She's much more consistent than ever. And I love what her coach, Tatiana Tarasova, calls her. She calls her the little tiger. She says that she's just working harder than ever, and she's having fun doing it. She's becoming more sophisticated. She's becoming stronger. They haven't had a lot of time to train because of the back-to-back competitions. They have had some time to make some changes in the spiral sequence in the short program. But artistically, Sasha Cohen slams the door on most of the competition. Technically, if she unfolds and the technique in the jump comes apart, well, then there's problems. But so far this season, she's been very consistent. So she's going to be hard to beat if she can keep it all together.
I've seen that happen in practice a couple of times here in Paris, but certainly not in the competitions in the Grand Prix. Peter, what about the skater who's, I think, the biggest threat to her gold medal here, Shizuka Arakawa from Japan?
Well, I really enjoy the quality that Shizuka Arakawa has in her skating. She's what I call a skater's skater. She really skates way down on her knees, and she has nice carriage and posture. And she's very smooth when she skates. There's no jerky motion. Truly an artist on the ice. But she does back it up with some good technical difficulty within her skating as far as the jumps are concerned. And Richard Callahan told me something interesting. That's her coach. He said that she runs through her program from top to bottom, and if she makes a mistake, she doesn't stop. She does this in practice. So I think she will compete the way she practices. And you'd be surprised how many skaters do not go through their program from top to bottom. A lot of them stop.
Arakawa right in the thick of things in terms of the overall Grand Prix standings, too. Sasha Cohen leads after 3 events coming into this 4th event here in Paris. Jenny Kirk, the U.S. has done very well. Look at the log jam in 2nd place. Arakawa, one of them, currently with 9.
All right, so here we go. The ladies' short program with Yulia Sebastian from Hungary taking the ice first. The 22-year-old who won the bronze medal at the European Championships last year. She also won the bronze medal earlier this season at Skate Canada.
She has very sound technique in her jumps. It was a very sound triple flip jump. The footwork going into it, also a requirement, was a little bit slim, not as difficult.
Beautiful height on that triple Lutz double toe loop. And notice the nice outside edge takeoff on that. No cheating whatsoever. A true triple Lutz.
How many of those do you think we see these days?
Not many. The tendency is to roll the edge to the inside because it's easier to do.
She just has tremendous speed coming in and out of all of her jumps. It's just great technique and smooth quality. It was a beautiful double axel, now a layback.
Seems like she's been on the scene for a long time, but she's only 22 years old. Really first started to watch her back in the 98-99 season. It was in Nice at the World Championships when she made a big splash initially. Getting to the final group.
Susie, that had a
Wow.
nice pace to it.
It certainly did. It was very pleasant from start to finish. Excellent.
Yeah, it's a good start, isn't it? Yulia Sebastian, the two-time national champion of Hungary, with a solid performance to start off the ladies in the shorts.
What makes this triple Lutz so excellent is watch her left foot. She truly lays down a left back outside edge, beautiful height in the air, and the run out going into the double toe is just superb, just great quality and beautiful posture. And then well into her program, she had great energy into this double axel. She just gets such great lift, secured landing, but her posture is wonderful, and then she heads right into the layback. This layback position could be a little bit better. She grabs the leg. The flexibility isn't quite there, but everything else is.
All right, so the mark should be pretty good here. First set for technical elements, 31.40. Program components, 27.04. That's not very high. So
However,
she suffers a little bit there.
I just thought it was a very clean performance without mistakes. Refreshing to see.
There you go, 58.44 for Yulia Sebastian. And coming up next, an American in Paris, and she happens to be perfect on the Grand Prix circuit this year. Sasha Cohen, with 2 gold medals already this season, takes the ice when we come back to Trophee Lalique. But first, let's take a look at an ice move, a spin with Sasha Cohen.
Spins are an important part of the free program. Sasha Cohen knows that she has to perform a minimum of 4 spins throughout her program, one of which must be in combination. And she has to have a minimum of 10 revolutions in this combination spin. Very nice. Now, the judges would have to take off 1/10 of a point if she fell short of rotation, which was not the case here.
And Sasha Cohen, who is set to go now. Of course, she moved across the country to train with the legendary Russian coach Tatiana Tarasova last year, and since then, their relationship has blossomed and produced Sasha's first major title.
It feels great to win. I feel a really big feeling inside just knowing what I've accomplished. A lot of times last year I was just off the podium in 4th. At the end of the program, when I used to be just kind of like, okay, make it to the end, just keep pushing, I've been able to exert a whole new level of energy and just something I never knew that I was capable of. With every competition and every program, I took my skating to a better level, and Tatiana was really proud of me.
Tatiana Tarasova with a few words before Sasha Cohen gets out to center ice, and focus is a word people use all the time. They talk about keeping focus, not having that one point in the program where she has a major mistake. But I know, Susie, you think maybe it's technique and not just focus.
I think that she's so flexible that there are times where that flexibility is not strong and contained, and she loses the technique when she's over-eager.
A win at Skate America, a win at Skate Canada, now looking for her 3rd title of the Grand Prix this season already.
So polished, so finished. Everything has meaning in this program. Very secure on her opening combination. This is her preceding footwork. Into the flip.
No problem there. Look at the stretch and extension going on to an inside edge. Taking this position to its utmost.
And this is just a superior position, the knee and ankle parallel to the ice as it drops into a low position. Beautiful arch through the back. Just exceptional flexibility.
But this is what we always look forward to right here.
As Tarasova, her coach calls it 100% position, just very big and bold, full body line. And this is the change that she's made, an inside spiral to a change of edge outside, making it more difficult in what's considered a level 3.
Because she only got level 2s before, so
right.
She's trying to up the difficulty.
Final spin, the combination, beautiful camel into a sit spin with a tuck.
The hardest
wow
thing to do is to be a true dancer on the ice in skating, and she truly does that. Beautiful.
Up until this point, the largest cheers from this crowd have been all for French skaters, not anymore.
That is great.
Many of them out of their seats here in Bercy. Sasha Cohen of the U.S. doing things on the ice no one else can do.
Well, Terry, you talked about her focus, and she stays very focused on this triple Lutz. A little bit of a lean on the takeoff, followed up with the double toe loop. Absolutely effortless for her at this point in the program because she is so trained. She has just wonderful stretch on this arabesque position. Look at the fingertips. That's what's so incredible is the small detail that she puts into her skating. So often that's missed by skaters, but nothing is lost here. It's all just perfect stretch and wonderful extension. My goodness, it's a joy to see.
So Sasha Cohen and Tatiana Tarasova look up at the scoreboard to check out the marks. 36.50 for the technical, 32.88 the program component, so 69.38. That's better than what she had at Skate America. Not as good as what she had at Skate Canada. Certainly good enough, though, to lead the way here. When we come back, the main challenger to Cohen's title here in Paris, Shizuka Arakawa from Japan. She's medaled twice in the Grand Prix already. Now she'll look for gold here in Paris. Down to the final skater now for the ladies here in the short program. Certainly one with a chance to win. Shizuka Arakawa from Japan, the 21-year-old who has already medaled twice in the Grand Prix this year. Skate America, she won the bronze, but that was her non-scoring event, so it didn't count in the standings. She did better than that in Mississauga at Skate Canada. She won the silver medal. Tied for second overall in the Grand Prix, right behind Sasha Cohen.
Beautiful speed on the approach of this opening triple Lutz, a true edge takeoff into a double toe loop. Well done. Great start.
I love her edges. Oh, isn't that nice, the flow and the smooth exit out of that double axel.
She has very quiet foot placement, very precise She really knows how to make the most of her pushing. She understands the blade when you're talking about her edging.
I know you guys really like her. Why was she only 8th at the World Championships last year?
Well, mistakes. That's what does it. Pop jumps, falls, that will.
You expect more out of her this year?
Yes, I do. Look at this. Look at that stroking, how nice it is. That's just the crossover, but the foundation's beautiful.
And she doesn't quite have the stretch that Sasha Cohen has, and she's using her arm to hold the leg, sort of aiding it, which is not as difficult, but the flow is impressive. Sort of finishing late, but the program is a beautifully choreographed program. She skated it well, but late on the end, that's a deduction.
Made it to the Grand Prix final last year. She came in 4th there. Shizuka Arakawa from Japan.
Shizuka is an excellent jumper. Just great timing as she sets back, vaults in with her right foot, a true deep left back outside edge, great run out into the double toe loop, and just a softness and a sensitivity on all of her landings. And she just plowed and barreled into this double axel. Great timing. The leg pendulums up. It's a forward takeoff and the smooth landing. The free leg was slightly bent. But this is where she loses points compared to Sasha Cohen. The knee and ankle are turned down, and she's leaning slightly to the right, not getting a true arch back.
Now, Cohen's number is 69.38. That's the top number right now. Look at the marks for Shizuka Arakawa, 62.34 her total here in the short program. So that's second best so far.
And they really gave her credit for that triple Lutz double toe loop.
Yeah. 7.4 the base value. She got 7.80 for that element, so higher than the base value. Arakawa in the second place. So your standings are set here in the ladies short program. Sasha Cohen leading the way, and leading the way by over 7 points. That's a solid lead for the American. Shizuka Arakawa in second ahead of Sebastian. And the young 15-year-old from the U.S. making her senior Grand Prix debut, Beatrice Liang, currently is in 7th place. Take a look right now at our Smart Ones Smart Move replay, the spiral from Sasha Cohen, and by all accounts, you talk to all the experts, it is the best in the world. And now with a little change, added difficulty, it's a level 3, so it's as difficult as it gets. And she is standing by right now with Peter Carruthers. Peter?
Yeah, Sasha, you made some changes to get some more difficulty into your performance. Talk about that.
We got feedback from the judges after America and Canada, and we added some more changes of edge in the spiral sequence, some more turns in the footwork, and added a position in the combo spin. So, you know, we're just trying to add up points and make it a better program.
What's going on this year? Why is it working better for you?
You know, lots of hard work every year. I feel like I'm making lots of improvement, and I feel like I've been able to put a lot of the nerves behind and really enjoy every performance.
Well, congratulations on a great start here.
Thank you so much.
Terry?
All right, Peter, thank you. So, great evening for the young American, Sasha Cohen, only 19 years of age. You forget that. And perhaps her best performance in terms of a short program this season.
And coverage from Trophee Lalique, the 4th stop of the ISU Grand Prix of Figure Skating telecast presented by Olay, continues on ABC Sports Sunday, December 7th at 1:30 Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific, with the ladies and the men's free skates. For Peter Carruthers and Susie Wynn, I'm Terry Gannon. Stay tuned for Sports Center. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Good night from Paris, everybody.